In this movie, I want to tell something about what you can do when something has touched you very much and when you are out of balance. And being out of balance can be that you are hyperactivated, so that you feel a very fast heartbeat or a very superficial breath, very high, or that you feel tense, your arms like this, your shoulders lifted, your belly contracted. That's a hyperactivated state. Or it can be that because the stimulus was too much that you came across, that you come in a kind of dump state, like dissociated, like you feel numb in your head. You don't feel really connected to where you are. You don't maybe even know where you are, and you feel not connected to the body, and there is a kind of depressed feeling or a very passive feeling, like almost not able to move. And what helps is to come to connect with the here and now, because mostly in the here and now, in this moment, the heavy stimulus has gone, and mostly there is no danger in the moment itself. And how can you connect with the moment? So what I mostly do is, and I learned this in the somatic experiencing training, in the trauma training, is that I sit down in the chair. That's already something, to bring myself to sitting down in the chair, to really feel and experience what is going on, and to connect with what is there in this moment. So it can be the fast heartbeat, or it can be the superficial breathing or tension. And I look if I can stay with that what is, with the tension, without changing it. And sometimes by connecting with that what is already, something changes. But it can also be that connecting with the tension makes the tension more. And when that is the case, you can just first feel the chair. How are you sitting in the chair? Can you allowing the chair to carry you? To carry your bumps, to carry your upper legs, to support your spine. Can I lean back and let the chair support my spine? And if I have armrests, like in this chair, I can look if I can really let my arms rest on the armrests. And what I notice is that I already breathe deeper when I do this. Something in me settles, something in me calms down just by allowing the gravitation to pull my body down, to let go. And what I also can do is that I orient myself in the space, so that I look around and look what I see. What do I actually see? The tendency is to go back to the tension, but now I ask myself, really, what do I see in the space around me? And you see only the curtain behind me, but I see the nature through the window. Outside my window, I see the leaves moving in the wind, and the light shining on the leaves. And then I see the wind is blowing them suddenly more. So I start being interested in the movement of the leaves. And that makes me more alive. And it it connects me with this moment. And also it connects me with myself, with my eyes who, who are looking. What I also can do is to look at something I want to look at in my room. And I like to look at my salt lamp because it gives a warm orange light. And I notice that even when I say this to you, I feel already a more deeper breath and that I lean more and feel myself more wide, spacious. What I also can do and what helps me a lot is to go with my attention inside my own body and to look for a place where it feels calm or comfortable or where is a pleasant feeling. So I go through my whole body from the head to the toes and I feel where is this comfortable place. And when I do it right now, I feel that it is my hands. My hands are a little bit laying open and relaxed. And there is a warm, tingling feeling in my hands, in my palms of the hands. And so I connect with what is happening there in the hands. And when I connect with the hands, I also notice what else is happening in my body then. And I feel again a deeper breath coming. And what I also feel is that my shoulders a little bit are lifting. So it means some tension is coming in. And that is a normal state of our body. So when we relax and relax more, sometimes we come to a limit where the relaxation almost feels too much. It feels almost like being unprotected by so much relaxation. And what the body does then is that it little bit contracts again. So normally there is a balance between relaxation and contraction. What also helps me when my nervous system is out of balance, when I just had a shock or something that really was too much for me, I can imagine something that supports me. I can imagine a person who is standing behind me and supports me in the back, or someone who is holding me, or a tree where I'm leaning against with the leaves of the tree above me waving and sunlight coming in. I can imagine an animal that is important for me, maybe holding the animal. So, whatever supports you, you can use in your imagination. And then again, feel in the body. How is that for the body when you imagine this supportive image? So, these are things that um, help me to come in the moment, connect to the moment, and connecting to the moment relaxes my nervous system. So I invite you, if you want, that when you got a stimulus that was too much, so that you are hyperactivated or in a kind of shutdown, that you listen this movie with my voice and then you can pause it at any moment to have a longer time to practice the things I mentioned. Or you can take one thing that resonated with you from what I mentioned and use it in your own way. So I hope that this movie will, what I told in this movie will benefit you.